Good morning, Unity of Garden Park. I believe the dynamic duo is back there somewhere. They should be on their way in. Could we stand and do the opening song, please, together? Good morning, Unity of Garden Park family, and welcome to each of you on Facebook Live. It is Sunday, November 16th, 2025. My name is Kim Harrington Lee. I am volunteer coordinator and kind of minister assistant here at Garden Park. I'd like to thank our musical team this morning, Yvette Quo, Marcy Hedges, Bobby Ellis, and Leslie Porter, for their help in bringing our Sunday service to us today. I'd also like to welcome our own dynamic duo this morning, Reverend Dr. Kathy Engelhardt and Reverend Sandy Malloy. I really don't like standing in front of Rev Kathy. You never know what she's doing behind my back. So, wherever you are in your spiritual path, Unity welcomes you in light and love. Unity honors all peaceful paths to God. As long as your life is about treating people with kindness, dignity, and respect, you have a home with us here at Unity. Moving towards opening prayer, please put all electronics to mute. However prayer works for you is respected at Unity. Some of us find comfort in verbal prayer, some art, some music, some nature. Some of us, as they look upon this picture above me of Jesus walking on the water, representing the highest form of faith. It's all prayer, and it's all respect. If comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes, take an easy breath in, and as you release that air, feel the pew that supports you. Feel your feet on the ground grounding you. Feel all the love that's right now here in this place. Father, Mother, God, Great Spirit, we are each divinely created. We are worthy of love, peace, and grace. Grace was ours from the moment we were born. The living presence of God is active in, through, and all around us. We claim our divine essence. Each of us is here this morning by divine appointment to give and receive blessings in some way, shape, or form. Here at Garden Park, we have so many things we're grateful for. We have this beautiful sanctuary. We have 5 acres of beautiful grounds. We have an outdoor walking labyrinth. We have an incredible youth program here. And we have the wise and loving leadership of Rev Kathy, Rev Sandy, and Rev Tom. In addition to all of that, we have the loving support of one another. Stay open as we move through the service in joy, celebration, and love. And so it is. Amen. It's time for the church affirmation we say each week together. Words are on the screen. Please say it with me. Unity of Garden Park is a radiating center of divine love and light, mighty to attract our good and to radiate good to others. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life, God the good omnipotence. Okay, time for youth to go with Miss Sandy and her youth sponsors. Thank you, Miss Beth and Miss Kathy. As a Youth RX thing, could I have my usher stand, please? If you are here at Garden Park for your very first visit, could you please raise your hand and let us know? We're not going to ask you for anything. We do have a small envelope here for you. And it looks like we are all good. Thanks. Along the lines of membership, if you're currently not receiving a weekly email blast from us, please contact the office and make sure we're inputting your correct email. We don't sell or share those emails with anyone. It's our in-house tool to communicate with you about the classes and programs that are here that we'd love for you to participate in. It's also the one tool we have to contact each of you as quickly as possible should there be a need for an emergency closing or an emergency announcement of any kind. So as the weather becomes more challenging, we put your safety first. So please check your email before you venture out if it looks at all questionable. And at this point in time, it's time for the daily word to be read by Kay Nelson. Kay's reading will be followed by a song with Marcy.
Good morning, everyone. And the sun's out, isn't it lovely? Yes. For this Sunday, the daily word is healing. I always forget to look up there, but it's not on there, so I'll take my paper. Oh, okay, we'll try it this way. Taking good care of myself supports my healing. Sometimes it's hard to say no to friends, family, work, church, or volunteer organizations I care about and I want to serve, but when I'm overextended and depleted, I don't do my best, and I may put my emotional, physical, or mental at risk. Taking on too much and saying yes to every request may be a sign there is something deeper within me that is out of alignment and in need of healing. Perhaps I'm feeling fear of judgment or a reluctance to disappoint someone. I heal when I slow down, pray, and welcome God's grace. I treat myself gently and make time for relaxation in priority. Secure in divine love, I know when to say yes for my well-being, to kindly but confidently say no, not this time. From Psalm 103, 2 and 3, bless the Lord, O my soul, and do not forget all his benefits. Who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases. And that's, as I said, Psalm 103, 2 and 3.
And to remind myself to relax. Woo. Especially when you love to serve and you love to radiate, and then it just comes back. But you got to fill your cup because you can't pour from an empty cup. Okay, I'll stop. Let's go. Ready? Sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong. Sing of good things, not bad. Sing of happy, not sad. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Sing a song, let the world sing along. Sing of love there could be. Sing for you and for me. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. What happens right here? We're gonna la 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 la. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I'm going to add that one to my repertoire. Thanks for, you all just jumped in and sang along. Gosh, the Unity Singers, they're all here. Every one of you. Thank you. Yes, we are here.
That's one of my favorite songs for preschool class.
I love it.
really
I'm
cool.
going to use it. I'm going to do a talent show at Linden Grove, the special education school, kindergarten through 8th grade, and I'm going to make that song the song that we all do together.
Love it.
Thank you, Rev Kay, for recommending that song, and Rev Sandy.
All right, it's time for prepare for meditation.
Yep.
If you'll join me in singing Surely the Presence.
Surely the presence of the world is in this place.
That's right. Right, I was like, wait, I'm way up here again. No, but
Might have been my song.
there it is. Yay. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. I can hear the touch of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely
So I invite you just to take anything out of your hands, anything that's on your lap, and just prepare for some time to go aside. And whatever you're thinking about, you can come back to that a little later. And instead, just feel supported right now. Feel the pew beneath you. Feel the floor beneath your feet. And take a long, slow breath in and out. And again, just breathing and becoming present. Letting go of anything that doesn't need to be held right now. And as you breathe, just bringing your attention inward to your heart space. Let yourself notice whatever is here for you today in that space, without needing to change it, without needing to judge it, and without pushing it away. Just let it be there. Any thought that you have, just acknowledge that it's there. And watch that it might just go away all on its own. It might just hover to another spot. Maybe you feel calm, maybe you feel a little tired, maybe you feel a little overwhelmed from something going on in your life, maybe hopeful, curious. Whatever's here, just allow it to be welcome. Welcome it. And just whisper inwardly to those thoughts and feelings, I make space for you today. I make space for me today. I make space for my humanity today. Feelings are welcome. Thoughts are not obstacles. Your body is not a barrier. Just breathe and release anything that doesn't serve you, and know that all of this is a part of holy ground that you walk on. All of it is part of the holy experience of your everyday human life. It's all holy because we're present to it. You're present to it right now. Now bringing your presence back to your heart center. Not your physical heart, but just kind of behind that, the energetic space of your heart, where spirit speaks to you. Breathing into that space, imagine it opening gently, like a soft pink light glowing from within. It's always here. It's always been here. It's never left. It will never leave you. Feel that glowing energy radiate through your entire body. As you breathe in, feel it expand within to every single cell of your body. You don't have to reach for it. You don't have to pull it. It just goes on its own. And breathe into it. Sink into the space. The divinity in me. Sink into the divinity in your heart space. And taking another breath in, feeling how spacious it feels. Feeling the light, the warmth of the glow, but also lightness, steady presence. It's holding you exactly as you are right now. No need to change, no need to fix. It's holding you right now just as you are. imagining now all of the parts of you consider your humanness. Any tiredness, any worries, any disappointments. And then just allowing them to come to the light in your heart space and just sit and be with them in the presence of that loving light. I always picture them like little children coming to sit with me. Nothing gets pushed away and nothing gets denied. Just a soft embrace of that loving light surrounding all of those thoughts and feelings. And allowing that divinity within you to softly whisper to every single one of those little human parts that came to be with you, you are not alone. I am here with you. And if you listen carefully, you might hear from one of those parts, "Thank you for holding me. Thank you for holding me." Now bring someone else into your awareness, someone that you care about, that you feel could use some of this loving energy. Invite their energy into the space. Feeling now that it radiates even outside of you. It's radiating out into this congregation, to the people that are here, out into the world. Bringing that person that you care about into the light. Seeing their humanity, their feelings, any of their thoughts, anything going on in their body. And then see that divine presence within them. See that same pink light glowing within them that you feel glowing within you. The same light, the same love, that same inner child of God, the same inner goodness. And let the divine in you both radiate together and honor your humanness together, honor your divinity together, and feel the oneness between you. As we know that this expands out to the entire world. So now allowing consciously for this energy to expand out of this room, out into the greater world around us, and to hold in the light anything that you feel could use some healing love. You know what's hurting. You see the humanity. I honor the humanity in the world. I honor humanness and I see divinity in the same people that I see the humanness in. So holding that into your heart as we go into the silence. Everyone you see, everyone you come into contact with every single day is carrying both the human and the divine within them. Let the divine you recognize the divine in others, and let the human in you soften towards the humanness in others. And in this light, we heal together, bringing this awareness of that healing energy within you, the healing energy that resides within them, within all people, and how it connects us. we bring ourselves back to this space and time. And we gently acknowledge ourselves for taking this time today to allow healing love through us. And repeat quietly to ourselves, I allow my humanity, and I welcome my divinity, and I honor both in myself and in everyone else. So taking one more deep breath in to let this settle into your body. Feel where it's taking up residence in your body already, this change you've made here. And knowing that we carry this awareness with us as we go our fingers and toes and come back to this space. And prepare to hear a wonderful song.
I was searching, I was looking for meaning. I was wondering, desperately trying, only to see I have nothing missing. Who said I have to find who I am? Who said that I am lost to begin with? I am already enough. Everything I need is within me. Each morning when I wake up, I am grateful for the beauty around me. Life is a gift, I want to enjoy it. Always proving my worth only destroys it. I am already enough. Everything I need is within me. My motivation can't be validation. I'd always be starving for more affection, the wrong intention, only to feel like I am nothing. Who said I have to find who I am? Who said that I am lost to begin with? I am already enough. Everything I need is within me. Each morning when I wake up, I'm grateful for the beauty around me. Life is a gift, I want to enjoy it. Always proving my worth only destroys it. I am already enough. Everything I need is within me. I have nothing to find and everything to feel. Only I can define what is meaningful to me. Even when I am feeling so breakable, I tell myself to believe I'm valuable. I'm already enough. Everything I need is within me. Each morning when I wake up, I am grateful for the beauty around me. Life is a gift, I want to enjoy it. Always proving my worth only destroys it. So I am already enough. Everything I need is within me. I'm already enough. Everything I need is within me. Each morning the beauty around me. Life is a gift, I want to enjoy it. Always proving my worth could destroy it. I'm already enough. Everything I need is within me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Kathy.
Here we are. Oh, upside down. I can read. Okay, right here on earth, the art of being divinely human. That was submitted by Sandy Malloy, Rev. Sandy. Right here on earth, the art of being divinely human. I'm going to start with a story. So if we can have that next one, please, Linda. Oh, look at that. There was a little girl sitting on her driveway, and she had all kinds of colors of chalk. And she was just drawing profusely, and a woman walking by stopped and said, "Sweetheart, what are you drawing?" The little girl smiled and said, "I'm drawing heaven." And the woman laughed a little bit, but kindly, and she said, "But honey, no one really knows what heaven looks like." And the little girl just kept coloring, unfazed by what the woman said. She goes, "Oh, don't worry, they will in a minute." Heaven is not something far away, is it? It's something we create, we reveal, we express through our presence, innocence, joy, and through imagination, just like that little girl was doing, right? Talk about heaven consciousness. Wow. You know, heaven is not a locality, like at least I grew up thinking it was a place I was going to go to someday, maybe, if I was a good girl, right? Because there was that belief of Santa Claus God, that God was checking the checkbook, right? He had a ledger, and Kathy was bad that day, right? Yep, that never went away. But in unity, I've come to realize that heaven is a state of mind. It is a state of consciousness. It's nothing we have to earn. It is nothing. And I think we have a quote there. There it is, by Emily Cady. That's Lessons in Truth. Emily Cady is one of the forerunners of New Thought. Heaven is not a state, is not a locality, but a state of consciousness. It is the harmony of God realized within us. Realized. I think that is so important. Have we got another one there, Linda? Yeah, from Charles Fillmore. Heaven is everywhere present. Everywhere present. It is the orderly, harmonious, and blissful state of consciousness that we enter into when we become aware of the Christ where? Within. Within. I love it. Say it with some gusto. Yes, within. So, Sandy, we're here to talk about some unity teachings and also about some unity perspectives, and not from the Pollyannish view, right? And I think that's one of the points that you want to get along. I think we have this. Yeah. Let's go to that next one. Linda, I think it's there. We'll use that. If heaven and hell are inner states, then the art of being divinely human is learning how to meet each moment with presence so that heaven can reveal itself through us.
I
Sandy.
think that's our major point today. So I always like to start in case we get talking and we forget.
Which
Case
we might do.
This is it.
Yes.
This is it. The idea that in order to have that heaven with us every single moment, it's not possible without having the presence so that heaven can reveal itself. It's not something that we transform. It's already here. We don't create it. We don't need to do it. We don't need to fix things to get to it. It's already here. And the idea is that we practice presence so it can be revealed through us and to us because we've stepped out of our way. And that is the point of everything that we say today. So just in case you forget, we get sidetracked.
Yes, it really is. So practicing the presence means practicing the awareness of God within, right? That's what she means when she says practicing the presence. And that it is so key. So key. And it's what's the key word? Practice.
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 Practice, practice, practice.
Where are we going to go next, Sandy? I don't know. I'm going to tell you another thing.
You were supposed to ask me a question.
I got lots of questions. How can we practice in this very real world, even when it looks messy? That was putting it kindly. Even when it looks overwhelmingly sad. How do we practice that? And I honestly need to hear that again for myself because I'm practicing it being overly sad right now.
So for me, first of all, it's just realizing that humanness is allowed. It's not only allowed, it's part of it. Remember that Jesus was human, fully human in a human body, having a human experience, and fully God at the same time. And that is what we are supposed to be learning to be. And it's a hard path to follow. He is our way shower, and that he provided a model for us in order to figure that out. So the first thing that I need to do is when I'm hurting and when I'm feeling guilt, when I'm feeling shame, when I can't control the people around me, and I really, really want to, that I can first step back and say, okay, that makes sense. Any human would feel that way. Any human would have those thoughts. And if right now I was listening to me, like I was my own best friend, like say I'm sitting and I'm listening to myself say that, and I am my best friend, I would say, well, sure, of course you would feel that way. Like, let me sit with you in this. Do you want to cry? What do you want to say? And being my own best friend has really helped me a lot with this, and remembering that Jesus was also human and that it's all included is really, really helpful. And it took a while for me to convince myself that it was. I thought that it was okay for everybody else but me. I thought, well, it's okay for everyone else to be human, but it's not okay for me to be human. Like, I have to be perfect, right?
You know, I was just thinking about, because somebody brought that up in Sunday morning class, right? And that Jesus got angry, and I was like, that's true, and that was part of him being human. But the thing that I thought about after I left Sunday morning class today was, I don't remember him ever saying, shame on me. I shouldn't have felt that way. He didn't. Even on the cross, he didn't shame himself for having a human emotion. And that's where I feel like we need to really hear this message, because we shame ourselves because we are human, right?
And then we put ourselves right into that hell consciousness. I'm
Bingo.
listening to you sing, Marcy, and like, that is my story up there. You're just singing the words from my heart. I want to enjoy life. And how many times I've wanted to enjoy life and striving to get that gold star, to be or to arrive there or to be perfect or to get there. How many times in my life it has been ruined by that gold star that I keep reaching for instead of just realizing that it's here. All the hours spent away from my family doing work. The hours that I missed with my grandson when he was still itty bitty because I was holed up in my room working on a computer. Those things I can't get back. When it's really not that gold star that I'm seeking, the heaven that I'm seeking is the connection. And it's two-sided. It's the connection with my husband and my grandson and the people, my friends and family that I love is also a connection in me. It's not just a disconnect from my community and my family. It's the disconnect I feel in me when I don't realize and tell myself that I am enough. And we don't hear those things that Jesus did. We don't hear those little words that he said, but he did go apart to himself, and they say that he prayed all the time. And it doesn't ever give us a script of what he said. Wouldn't you have loved to hear what he said while he was in prayer by himself? I bet he really did, but the idea is I know that his humanness was a part of it. And the reason why I know that is because you read in Scripture, and if you go into Apocrypha or if you're like into the Gnostic Gospels, this is in there much more. So if you're interested in the human side of Jesus, you can look at those texts because it's in there a lot more. Mm-hmm. The part that really got me was in Lazarus when he goes to see Lazarus, one of his very best friends. And Lazarus has died, and his sisters had tried to get Jesus there sooner, and he got there too late. Lazarus was already dead. Now Jesus, in the end, if you know the story, resurrects Lazarus and heals him. But before this happens, he sits, and the scripture actually says he weeps. It just, period, he weeps. And we can think about people that we've lost in our lives. And the fact that he knew that he could heal this. But his first thing wasn't to jump and fix it. It wasn't to jump and even know the divinity within it, because the resurrection metaphysically is really just knowing the divinity inherently there and allowing it to come to the light, to the surface. That's what the resurrection is really about. Did he jump to divinity first? No. He jumped to the human side first, and he allowed himself to be human, and he wept for the loss of his best friend. That shows there is power in our humanity. Can you imagine the connection that he felt, weeping alongside of Lazarus' sisters? Have you felt this connection when you're really in a type of mourning with others? That's why we have things like funerals and wakes. Those are moments for us to be able to have empathy and to let the love that is inherently in us come through. And even though we're really, really sad, we can feel very supported and connected. And that is the heaven moment right alongside the sadness. When I could have very well just jumped to recognize, well, I didn't get there on time. I could have saved him, and I didn't get there in time, like thinking of he's Jesus. He didn't jump to that. So it didn't jump to being perfect, didn't jump to trying to transcend it. And like, okay, I know that that's not the truth of him. Didn't try to transcend it. Didn't try to destroy those thoughts that he had of being sad. Didn't try to get rid of them. Didn't try to suppress or fix them, but instead recognized and honored that. And that's what we do in ourselves when we take the power of our humanity and allow that to have our heaven moment. We allow it. We recognize it. We honor it. We allow ourselves to be understood by ourselves. And we integrate it.
Oh, allow ourselves to be understood by ourselves. Ooh, that's profound. Thank you. I'm thinking about, many of you know Bob Voges is dealing with pancreatic cancer, and it's very aggressive. And when I go to visit him, he will talk about to me constantly. He's struggling because of, he's getting weaker and weaker. But he will constantly hold my hands and say, Kathy, it's all about intention. Everything is about intention. And that's where the practice comes in for me. And the practice comes in as I visit him. And to also, same token, is Doc Kemper made her transition this week. And visiting her, and I told Sandy, I said, these visits are sad for me, but they're also, I leave crying, but I'm crying with mixed tears. I'm having joy moments of this wisdom that these people impart on me, and at the same time, I'm sad for myself, my humanness. That's exactly what you're talking about, that it's okay. We are both this and we are that. And that's what I've heard you do many talks focusing on this. And it's so important. So important.
Because that connects us, and the connection is what we're really going for in a lot of the cases. To be accepted, to be connected. That next slide says the way Charles Fillmore kind of summed it up, said, man is a threefold being, spirit, soul, and body, and all must be redeemed if the whole man is to be lifted up. Redeemed can be like a loaded word, and some people take it wrong, like it's you need to correct a sin or you need to be perfect something. But really what he was talking about by being redeemed is to see the truth in it. Like what we're talking about here, to be redeemed is to see the truth for what it is, and not for to see the imperfect as perfect. It wasn't perfect, it was, better. It was the sadness and the joy. We would think that if you're in a moment of sadness, you can't have the joy, but look at the connection, look at the love that can come through our hearts. That's God coming through us in those moments.
That's exactly what I see in both of them as I would visit them, is they've dropped this ego, and God is just expressing in and through them as they share these wisdom nuggets. So they're teaching me, Sandy, and I'm forever a student.
And it's hopeful to me because I hear so many of these stories. It's like, well, that's me too, right? That's me too. So it's possible, even though I've gone through my whole life and I feel like, well, I'll never get there. I'll never get there. And I mean, you've said this for years and years, that we do make it. We do get there. We do get there. Everything has a purpose.
And moments you experience, I hope you hear this. Acknowledge when you experience moments of heaven, consciousness. When you experience that little girl drawing heaven, right? When you experience that, and also allow yourself, when you experience this overwhelming sadness or overwhelming anger, as people were talking in the Sunday morning class, it's acknowledge that you're angry. I'm angry at the person that cut me off this morning for a moment. I don't stay in that hell consciousness so much anymore. So I don't stay as long, I guess I should say that, right? Because I know now I have the power to move back into heaven again. Does that make sense?
Yes, because if we go to the next slide, I mean, it can't be overly said that the kingdom of God is within. So that means that we carry that around with us, and it's the knowledge that we have that we can have a thought without the thought having us. We can have a feeling without the feeling having us. So it's okay for a thought to come up like, what a jerk. Like, oh, did you see what he just did? He just went through 3 lanes of traffic and went over there. And when I have that judgment that comes up, another thing came up in morning class today, I can have that judgment and not oh my gosh, I told myself I wasn't going to do that anymore. Here I am judging again. And I wasn't supposed to do that. I don't have to do that to myself. Instead, I can just say, you know what? That's information. That's a thought. Mm-hmm. I didn't think that. It's a thought that occurred to me, and now I get to choose it. I can choose the hell of going down the rabbit hole and being really, really angry with that thought and allowing it to ruin the next 5 minutes to half of my day and missing all of the heaven moments that we're supposed to be looking for. Or I can choose, that was just a thought. And I can choose to let that go. And I can also choose to let go of the idea that judgment makes me bad, because it just makes me human. We are biologically programmed to judge. It is just the way that it happens.
Who grew up here that you weren't enough? Who grew up? I mean, look around, right? If it wasn't your family, it could have been your teachers, in school, who reminded you of you were enough. I'll never forget Michael telling me about how he came up with this green pen theory. And if you've heard this before, hang with me because I think it's really important. Green pen theory meant all the teachers, typically red check mark. This is cross that out with a red pen, And he developed that when it was right, he'd put a green pen smiley face next to it. He didn't mark anything red. And he found out that the kids wanted more smiley faces on the next paper. So the next time, he's doing more smiley faces. They wanted approval. They didn't want to see the red X's, which made them feel bad, right? I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. But I got another green smiley face. I just thought that was so interesting. And we all need this because we didn't grow up. Did you see how many hands went up when I asked that question? So we're not alone here, people. He did accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. I know, music's my thing, sorry.
And so I know this is my message, that spiritually for me, it's being able to hold that thought and hold the humanity of it at the same time. And that is not an easy thing. But for me, it has been a transformative thing. If we could go to the next slide, in Matthew, this seems like a strange thing to have this come through, but this is another one where Jesus showed his emotion. He says, my soul is overwhelmed with sorrow. So this is in the Garden of Gethsemane before the crucifixion. He's showing that he's overwhelmed. I mean, Jesus is overwhelmed. And to the point of death. That's how far it is. This is death before they even do anything to him. Have you felt that way before, where you feel so heavy that it feels like it might kill you? That's what he's saying he's feeling right now. And then he says a couple other things and he ends it, yet not as I will, but as you will. Not thine will, but my will, but thine will. And I've heard this in the past. This has taken me to that hell place. It's taken me to the place of hell because I got a choice in this moment, God's will. What is that about? So I could make that, well, God is trying to teach me a lesson. And what's the lesson I'm supposed to get out of this? That makes me feel kind of like, like, would God really have a lesson for me? I need to suffer for some reason, that God knows what's best for me. And if this suffering is it, then I'll go through it for God.
I grew up with that one, yeah.
Or when you're little, you think maybe it's a punishment. Sometimes even when you get big, even when I got big, I thought, well, maybe I did, who knows, I did something metaphysical malpractice. I thought something to bring this on myself. What did I think or do to bring this on myself? Those are hell moments that we can choose. Or it's just my own stupidity. Why did I say that? Why did I think that? Why did I act that way with that person? It's like bad karma. It's all coming to hit me back. Those are all the hell choices. But we can also take the heaven side of it. What does God really mean is God's will? God's will is love. God's will is absolute, unconditional love. And God's will is wholeness and life and expressing more of that through me. So if I'm thinking those hell thoughts, is expressing more of that through me going to happen? Even in case when I think it's the worst. I've had several things happen lately where I just don't think it should be the way that it's supposed to be. One happened in a classroom where I thought that it was just, and I was fighting hard. It was like a tug of war, and I was gonna win. It was me against like 25 kids on the other side. I also had the same kind of tug of war with my husband a few weeks ago, where I am talking because I am right. I know what I'm saying is right. I know I'm right, and he is wrong, and we at least have to meet a middle ground on this. I might be able to give some, but he's at least got to come part of the way. Both of these causing so much anger in me and so much resentment that it was almost starting to eat me until I just decided that putting the rope down is not giving up.
Bingo. Yeah.
I'm choosing love, but I didn't see it that way at first. It took a while to get to the part where I'm choosing love. At first, I'm just going to put down the rope. And then what can I see happen? I'm just going to be the observer. And I'm still angry. I'm still resentful. But now I have peace. Like there's a calmness. There's a neutrality. I'm not happy that I don't get my way. And then I start to think after about a day of this, it's not about getting my way. It's about getting it. It's about getting it. What is it? That God just wanted me to put down the rope. That's all God ever wants. God just always wants our expression. It's a force. It's a power within us. And that love can't come through until I put my rope down. It's not giving up. It's there. I can pick it up whenever I want it. I can pick it back up. But every day and every moment, I can choose to let it sit there. What can happen? People can heal. In my classroom, I saw the most miraculous thing. This little boy who has a really hard home life. Very, very hard home life. He's got to be the big cool kid on campus. He prances in. He doesn't take a seat. He walks around the whole classroom for the first 15 minutes and cannot sit down and has to talk over me constantly. He comes in one day crying, trying to get people to not see he's crying. And I let that rope down, and the classmates start going to sit by him one by one. He's trying to get up and not be seen. And then they're whispering to him. And somebody put a hand on his shoulder. And then I saw a smile on his face. And allowing them to have that moment, that connection that they made, because the compassion and the love that just automatically arose could have never happened if I would have stayed in control and kept pulling on my rope. And guess what? That didn't come through me, but it came through the situation because I let that rope sit there.
It reminds me of that story, Sandy, and I don't know, I think you've told it before, and I don't think I have it with me, but somebody dies and goes to heaven, or they're going to get to see, they're going to get to preview the room for hell and preview the room for heaven, and in the room where hell is, there's this beautiful banquet table, but everybody's starving. And so they get, and it doesn't make sense. So he goes to the room for heaven, and everybody, there's the same beautiful banquet, if I got this right. Oh, then the room of hell, what is it that they can't,
They've got their spoons and their forks are so long that they can reach the food, but they can't reach their mouth.
Reach their mouth. And in the room of heaven, it's the same situation, but they're feeding
each other. Yes.
Dropping the rope did
it's
that.
the reframing of
Yes.
it. Yes, dropping the rope did that. And that's a hard thing to do. The next slide, Eric Butterworth says it this way. He says, we don't go to heaven, we grow to heaven. We unfold into the divine pattern already within us. It's hard to let the rope down.
Say that one again.
We don't go to heaven, we grow to heaven. We unfold into the divine pattern already within us. It's hard to put down the rope, and we learn to do it, and we learn to let the love come through.
I was thinking a couple weeks ago with my husband. Oh, gosh, he's my greatest teacher, I guess. He keeps trying to show me, oh, gosh. And it's true. I was like, we're both hard-headed. And so I was not going to drop the rope. You drop the rope, right? You drop the rope. Nobody's dropping the rope, so we're in hell for 2 days. And finally, I'm like, I don't like this feeling. Drop it. And then peace came and reconciliation. Then he started to talk.
It's not giving up. Dropping the rope is not giving up. Can we see that next slide? So this is the question, right? What would your life look like if every moment, even the messy ones, were a doorway to a divine presence? Yes, exactly. Somebody got the point of the message.
He got it.
Yes. You passed the test.
Oh my gosh.
What
Wow.
were you going to end with?
I want to make sure that you guys hear what we're saying, because it is so easy to take this lesson and jump into metaphysical malpractice, which is, I should be in heaven consciousness all the time, right? Wouldn't that be nice? But we're both. We're human and divine. So I want you to, if you do nothing but remember that in that first slide that Sandy showed, we are both divine and we are human. We strive to grow to the divine, but also embrace your humanness.
And the quote was, if heaven and hell are inner states, then the art of being divinely human is learning how to meet each moment with presence so that heaven can reveal itself through us.
As we close, I want you to remember that you are both human and divine. You are the place where heaven meets earth. That's metaphysics. You are at the place where heaven meets earth. Enjoy like that little girl. Enjoy every joy and every tear, every challenge, every step. All of it can become holy when you meet it with presence. When you meet it with that presence within you.
It's in you.
It's
always
in
there.
you.
The compassion, the love is always there.
John 16:23 said, what was it? You will have trials and tribulations, but take heart.
I have overcome the world.
I have overcome the world, meaning the human side of us, right? That's what we're achieving to go towards. You know, Eddie Watkins has this song. Marcy, I almost sent it to you this morning. God is in the place where I show up, has its being in me. God is in the place where I show up, even when it's messy, right, Sandy?
Even when it's messy.
Did you write an affirmation?
I did, and it's next.
Oh, perfect.
So if you'll say this with me, heaven happens through me right where I am. Every moment is holy when I meet it with presence.
Oh, can we say it one more
Yes,
time?
we can say it one more time. Heaven happens through me right where I am. Every moment is holy when I meet it with presence.
And so it is.
Thank you.
Namaste,
Namaste.
Sandy. And namaste to each and every one of you. As Sandy and I both, you got that side?
Yep.
Honor. That presence in me honors that presence in each and every single one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, Sandy. Thank you. So, let's see. What do we have here? We have another song, but we're going to bless our love offerings. So let's take our love offerings and our prayer requests in our hands. If you filled out a prayer request, I want you to hold on to it so you bless it. And then send your prayer request to the center. Our chaplain today is Tony Vodnik. She'll be collecting your prayer request behind the love offerings. So keep your love offerings because the bags will come across. But prayer request after we bless, go to the center. Ready? If we say our blessing together, as soon as we get Linda to move this slide. There we go. Ready? I am a joyful giver, and the universe lovingly sustains me. Therefore, divine love expressed through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give and all that I receive. I have faith in God as my instant, constant, and abundant supply. Thank you, God. And so it is. Now we get another song. Thank you, Rick. I think we did it.
Not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, 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 oh. Another round of bullets hit my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we've become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, 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 this is me. And I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing I'm not worthy of. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
Great job, Marcy. We are blessed. So we're going to run through some fast announcements here. Okay, I'm just going to say, connecting with Unity Family on Zoom, Rev. Sandy's Sunday morning class, Course in Miracles. These are ongoing and they're in your bulletin, so take a look at that. They're open for everyone. Love Blooms. Yeah, we're kind of zipping through. Thank you, Linda, catching up with me. The next one, keep going. Next one. Next one. There we go. Love Blooms is here. I can't hardly believe it is time to launch this project. So hopefully you got the email blast that makes it very easy. This is Love Blooms is one of our largest fundraisers for the church. And it decorates this whole sanctuary with poinsettias that are going to be purchased as you donate in either honor of someone who is currently still with us and you want to honor them. Or you can do a donation for someone in memory. I do both. I have lots of people I want to honor, and I have people that I want who have passed on that I want to also give to this project. So I'm asking you to please look at your email if you did not get it and you want to be on our email. I'm also going to mention, because this email, Dot's notice of making her transition was sent to your email. So if you did not receive that, please sign up on the email list, because that is the way we get information out to you. And it's going to be necessary once Dot's arrangements are made to get them back out to you, so you know. But I will tell you regarding Dot, they're looking at towards the after Christmas, like right after Christmas. So we'll keep you informed of when that will be. But anyway, Love Blooms is big, so please. Susan Roundtree, one of your board members, is volunteering to sit out there. You're going to see a big banner, and we are going to make it easy every Sunday to go to someone there with a laptop, and they can do it for you. They can help you get it registered. They can process how you're going to pay and all that. We're trying to make it as easy for you. So please stop by the table if that will be helpful for you. Let's go to the next one. Rev. Sandy's doing a gratitude service. Thank you so much. I hope to be here with you, but she really sets this whole stage up in here for a beautiful, low-lighted gratitude service right before Thanksgiving, because sometimes holidays can be a little stressful for people, and we all could use a settling down and getting centered in, as I call it, Catherine Ponder, right thinking, so we can handle being with family. And the next one, please. Fun bingo today. Yes, come downstairs. There's tons of prizes. We got to get these kids in. I really hope you come. We have a lot of laughter, and somebody already hit me up this morning saying, Rev. Kathy, you got to come and bless our table because we won a lot last time. I'm like, I'm saving my blessings for myself now. Let's get these kids in here. I know. Do we have another microphone? Thank you. And I want to also remind you, Healing Energy. If we can go back one, Linda, I'm sorry. But Healing Energy, hang on just a minute, okay? Let me finish, and then you can show it to me. Healing Energy, third Sunday of the month, is here today. After service, immediately after service. I need everybody, unless you are wanting to stay for healing or you are a practitioner, please, if you need and are here for healing, please stay in the center. Everyone else, please move on to the lobby or downstairs for some snacks. That would be great. So please know, we just need you to be quiet so the practitioners can circle, and we will do our healing service after service. So, Miss Sandy, what is up today?
Hi, everybody.
Look at these.
Today, we decided to read a book called The 12 Days of Thanksgiving, which threw Kathy for a loop because she wanted to sing the 12 Days of Christmas. So it was the cutest book. So in honor of that, We made little plates that say the words thankful, grateful, blessed, and they made pumpkins out of toilet paper rolls and glued leaves to the plate. So that was today's lesson, was to be thankful for everything you have and everyone you have in your life. Be thankful and thank God for what you've got.
Thank you, Miss Sandy. Amen. Let's stand and let's say the prayer for protection together. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got all excited about bingo. So let's take a moment to bless. And kids, if you want to help me send a blessing, hang on a minute. We're going to bless this. You want to send a blessing like I do? Okay, so we're going to thank you, God, for these prayer requests. There's all kinds of prayers in this box. And we are thanking God, thanking that Christ within and with each and every one of us, knowing it is not my will, but it is thy will through us being done. And we are grateful. And we thank you for these love offerings given freely to support this ministry, to help us keep these buildings in really good shape in our grounds and pay our staff. And we are just so grateful that we pay our bills on time. And we say thank you, and so it is. Amen. Now let's say the prayer for protection. Ready? The light of God surrounds us.
The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
And I had a display up here, but because of time, I'm not going to be able to do it all. I was going to do the Vanna thing and just show you everything that's in the gift shop at the bookstore gift shop. Please stop by. Listen to this.
I am healthy, whole, strong, and creative.
That's you.
Begin every day.
It stopped.
Life is not something to be endured. It is to be lived abundantly.
Oh, just thought you might want to go visit. Okay, if you want to hold hands for the peace song, great. If you're not a hand holder, please keep your hand down. No forced hand holding. Got it?
Yeah.
And if you'll share with her once in a while, she's learning it.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now.
With every step I take, let this be our joy.
Is found to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And so, amen, Sandy. So I will just gather those who are asking for healing today to please stay in the center. He is working with his son in Springfield Is that okay? Thank you. Sorry, Kim. Okay, so am I on? I don't think I am. Am I, Peggy? Am I on?